So I'm gonna be doing solo battles and head-to-head. But here's some Madden.
Got 2 cribs and 2 states. I be doing the most. I got white folks money that I.
The big day has finally arrived. It's the coach who will wear the crown as a Super Bowl champion of the Madden Ultimate Team Playoffs between our visitors and the Seattle Seahawks. With that, let's get up to Seattle. Standing by at CenturyLink Field, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
And a welcome in, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, so much gets made about offensive comparisons. Here's a matchup where the defenses may just take center stage.
Yeah, we're usually talking about guys scoring touchdowns. How about the guys who prevent them and change the momentum of the game when they take the ball away? I love those ball hawks in the secondary. People after my own heart.
On the return, it's Tariq Cohen.
Couldn't juke him
the
from the
20
left.
to the 22-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who have helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
All right. So let's get this started.
They'll run with a backup. This is
Williams. Crap. I got stuffed by the line.
Lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray escaping the pressure right. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A heck of an effort there on the scramble. Leaves him with just 3rd and a yard.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams.
Wow.
And they take him down, losing yardage back
Good
at the
Lord,
27.
-7.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. So much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and set
I
up
missed
here
every hit
and
stick.
get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
Ooh. 81 Andrew.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And a first carry.
Why are you just standing there, dude?
And he
Seriously.
stopped immediately there. The Pro Bowl
I don't understand why they do that.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd down, here's Love.
Wow. stuck by the receiver.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Harris. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
The first carry now for Ricky Williams. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up.
Look at that.
Still a nice play by the defense.
He'll be taken
I
down
dove
as that will
behind
take
him.
us to the end of the first quarter of
Whoa.
play. So not much to speak of scoring-wise in this first quarter of play. 0-0 our score. We'll be back to Seattle right after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Alongside my broadcast partner Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They'll face a 3rd down conversion attempt here, 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Luck. And that is incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
At the 11.
Now this offense about ready to take over again. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy? Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, why am I doing everything too early? I'm getting tired of it.
Proper leverage and
I'm getting
communicating
ticked off at
well, too.
myself.
They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Here's Murray. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So 1:55 to go in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now he's forced out left. And he'll take it down shy of the 45,
wow, I couldn't really juke him.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, But how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. On second down, Williams.
Wow.
Just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10.
What are you doing?
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
What the heck was Hawkinson doing?
5-yard line. Give him
Wow.
a catch at 2nd and 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating.
Oh, I didn't look at the time. Wow. Holy
making
crap.
a nice play, even though it was complete.
No,
move for the
no,
field
no,
goal
no,
unit.
no,
They're gonna
no.
go here with 5 seconds left.
Oh, crap.
The final shot before break. Murray, and that'll be incomplete.
Ah,
We do have a
crap.
penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Offense.
Oh, come
In
on.
the pocket,
Oh,
chucked it
okay.
away.
Thought
Flag
it was going
comes
to take
down.
a 2 seconds
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
There we go.
The career leader in field goals made knocks that one through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
I didn't get my passing yards up, dude. That's sad.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one's been all about the defense. Just a lone field goal in that first half. And as a result, not too much available in terms of highlights. But that's okay. We've got a full half to go. And to bring it your way, let's get back out to Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Anderson now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And
I think this is the last week of solo battles, too.
These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13 and also the first down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31.
Put me to the player.
The defense rallies quickly after the
to
nice move.
Nice.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
To throw on second down is Lott.
Oh.
And his throw here's incomplete. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. And it's third down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. So on fourth down, on comes Stephen Hauschka to try and get the Seahawks 3. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And Hauschka's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out? I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Murray now. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 in rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown.
Not letting me do signature or anything.
56 yards. And his guys are able to strike for 6.
And I missed.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. Anderson now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. Here's Luck now on second down. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. DeMarcus Ware in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Oh, it was him and Atkins? Yeah, him and Atkins. For some reason I was thinking
possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Love. And he checks this one down to Williams. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Huh.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away.
Nice.
He's taken down. Geno Atkins able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. So now let's look at the situation. They do have all 3 timeouts remaining. So barring a first down, they could conceivably get the ball back.
So now it's all about defense and stopping the clock.
Okay.
Don't give up any yardage, right? Use your timeouts. And your offense always
for some reason I thought he was number 97 too.
Without timeouts. You know, those 2-minute drills.
I have no idea
most of
why.
them run in practice without the benefit of timeouts. They want to make it as tough a situation as possible. They're in it right now.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. Brand 38. Brand 38.
Let's see here.
Ohio. 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 Ohio.
Looking to throw. Murray.
Let's go.
That's caught. Touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. Anderson now to kick this one away. Williams now on the return. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now Love. He completes it.
What?
And they get this well past midfield before being
Looked like
stopped
Ramsey
just
had that.
before
What
the
happened?
23 yards on the play.
Wow.
On first down, Love. Got his man
What?
complete over the middle. That's Rice. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it.
Okay.
Again, Luck.
Yeah.
Not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Throwing on third down, Luck. He's got his man. It's Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The pickup of 11, and it moves the chains. And 26 seconds now as the spike comes in. Throwing again is Lott. And this is
come on.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. To the air again. Lott.
What are you doing? Come on, Adams. Wow. Why did you not go for him when I pressed R3? Wow.
On the defensive side of the ball. Okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
It's the second round of the Madden Ultimate Team Playoffs. It's the coach in Orlando as we get you set for the NFL on EA Sports. between our visitors and our home team. So with that, let's head over to the heart of Texas. Massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington. On the call, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And look
Oh, no way.
Ah,
crap, dude.
At the 24-yard line.
Wow, what a hole.
Careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is
Should
trying to
have
get
held
around
on to
coaches and
R1.
hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Throwing on first down is Manning. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Manning again here on 2nd and 10. And that is caught. Herman Moore. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10
I'm already going to lose.
That one good for 17 yards.
Crazy.
And now they've got it 1st and goal. The 4-time Pro Bowler Herman Moore, his first grab of the game.
Shut up, dude. Ain't no one here.
And just think about
What am I going to do? Talk football to myself?
Line up against Detroit, circle him, find a way to stop him, and rarely do teams get that done.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming
Man, you
right back
dumb,
to the running
Jay.
play, you may have to go to the air.
It's a loss of 2, now
my
3rd
God.
down.
I know the defenders are getting up off the ground, heaving a sigh of relief. They just helped Barry Sanders to a -yard run. But Barry holds the NFL record for most carries for negative yardage. The all-time leader, 1,114 yards lost on his carries, but he balanced it with over 15,000 yards.
Yeah, let's go.
When he ran the football.
I think the pros outweigh the cons. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
An automatic Morton Anderson does it again. Knocks another one through the posts. I have to be careful because it's almost boring, you know, just how accurate he is. So he knocks another one through.
All-time NFL leading scorer. He's known as the Great Dane because he's from Copenhagen. I think, Charles, he actually leads 2 different franchises in scoring, does he not?
Well, one time he did. New Orleans Saints, 13 seasons there, still the all-time leading scorer with them. And the Atlanta Falcons, he held that record, but Matt Bryant has since passed him.
On 1st down, Murray. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much.
Okay. I thought I was going to get picked off. Oh,
now
good
here's
Lord,
a pass
dude.
on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Flush to his right. And a first hookup with his
Let's go, Clark.
Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He got 29 yards that time. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks,
I don't know why I just tried to
just
juke
hoping
right
that they
there.
make good decisions, because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there, and in a big way.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people.
Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense and countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Oh, dude.
He holds on. Instead,
Wow.
it's fourth down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Going a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out, and they get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like
and a
that
really
one.
good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the whole thing. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily
first
done.
down.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They go play action here on first down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Manning to throw on second down. And this is Ertz with it, right side. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. On the screen, here's Sanders.
Wow.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down. Now Manning got to hurry him to the line here. Manning to throw once more. He'll get this one off to Sanders. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I know some people express surprise when Barry Sanders catches the football because his rushing numbers get most of the attention, but he also contributed in his career in the passing game like we just saw there.
Yeah, he had nearly 3,000 career receiving yards.
Wow, I can't believe I just missed that sack, dude. Wow.
38 yards.
Oh my gosh,
His guys
dude.
are able to strike for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to
Dude,
put themselves in front.
that's
Now,
good.
See on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying
I've done that way too many times.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now this offense ready to head back out there. What do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Throwing again. Murray.
Wow. Wow.
And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone.
Good
That
Lord, dude.
interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski.
And it's caught.
Oh my gosh, dude.
With his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will still.
I lost
Now,
this,
they wanna
dude.
make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Oh
Anderson
man,
now to
this
kick
is
this one
horrible.
away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Dallas Clark, as the first half is winding down. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. Well, so it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
Eli Manning getting ready to go again on offense. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
No gain on the play there. Second down. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome, everyone, to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far, and certainly plenty to look forward to, as the teams are right back out there for the second half. So we'll get right back out there as well, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
All right,
they'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now Manning throwing on second down. And
go.
Out. And this is picked up by the defense. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Following the fumble recovery, Murray. Pressure.
Go figure. Come on, Allen.
They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Danico Autry able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. To throw on second down. Murray looking middle, and it's caught by the tight end Clark. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards it.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards at a first.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious.
There we go.
This one in for a touchdown. Ricky Williams, a 13-yard touchdown run. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And there, the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
But what you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense, get them going in one direction, and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, they'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing his man. That'll be caught by Rice. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
I feel like Eli Manning has just gone from downfield bomber to a guy who can complete everything.
He can hit him underneath now, can't he?
Yeah, we just saw that there with that pass completion. The maturity of a veteran.
Back now in Arlington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Manning going to come up on 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Manning again. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now Manning. He's got a man wide open. It's Herman Moore. It's a big play there. And even 40 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive the team towards a victory.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, Your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Anderson's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he bats it away.
Wow.
And it falls down incomplete.
Got there the last second.
Back in that time. And it's second down. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
This is Johnson. He's got it. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
Back to throw. Steps away to his left.
Yeah, I should have threw that away.
He's taken down. What a huge play.
I don't know why I didn't throw that away.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete
What?
there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very
17
well run
release,
by
2
him, but in this
speed,
situation,
8 release,
I know as a
9
defender,
speed.
I'm loosening up
How
a
are they
couple
still
of
getting
extra
beat?
steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep
Dude! I was trying to throw a bullet pass. What was that? What was that, dude?
At the 24-yard line.
I was holding down square.
That one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill.
Wow.
Trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Another run with Sanders.
Oh, what a hoe.
It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the
Wow.
victory. And now whistles blow here. Play has stopped, and we're going to get a timeout. As they'll stop
I
it with
can't believe I
17
lost this
seconds
because
to
of
go
a
in the
freaking
game.
pick.
Ball up to the 35
Because
now as they
EA
come up
decided to
on
screw me
1st
over
and
on
10.
a bullet pass.
Victory
Go
very much
figure,
in sight now
dude.
as they'll take a knee.
I would get EA'd.
Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Can't believe I got EA'd, dude. Hold down square and it lobs it. Good lord.
They gon' let me in
That's the dumbest thing ever. I could have won that too.
Look at them, how to make it in America. Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us. They didn't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the...
Ah, the big day has finally arrived. It's the coach who will wear the crown as a Super Bowl champion of the Madden Ultimate.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded about
Is that a quarterback?
At the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Oh, that's Robert Woods. Okay. We got Josh Allen at quarterback.
Green 39! Green 39!
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Now Allen. It's complete to his tight end, Charles.
Yeah, I lost
And
this.
he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Bills' passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Oh, crap.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
You're making
Calling
all
about a gain of
Bills
3,
team?
and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Hurry up, here we go! 319!
On play action, Allen.
What?
It's T.O.
What the heck, dude?
Home for a Bills touchdown.
Wow, what the heck?
43 yards.
Oh, good
and
Lord.
the Bills have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the
That was
right
horrible,
against the
dude.
right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. Ooh, with a juke. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
Boy, let's go! Ha ha ha! Let's go!
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Dude, that was dope. Man.
And now back
Chipped
out
up the
comes
guy behind me.
offense. They'll run it for the first time.
Dude, come on, man.
scrimmage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And it's complete. Over the middle to Clark. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them...
And he fumbled it. It's on
Okay, good Lord. Thank you. Wow.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's it.
And he'll take it
Let's
into
go.
the end zone for a touchdown. Ricky Williams, a 12-yard touchdown run. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Man open, that's Robert Foster.
Wow. I really suck. I really suck at this.
Robert Foster, 75 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. And they've got it here with a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground.
Yeah, good job blocking not blocking the guy right in front of you.
2 yards on the carry there.
Makes a
It'll be
whole lot of
second
sense.
down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. And some of these short gains turn into bigger runs later.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
To throw on third down. Murray.
Yeah, I wasn't going to get
He
him
goes
wrong.
down. Jerry Hughes with a big-time sack on third down. And it'll be a loss of 7. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Allen now on first down. Going to drop this off to McCoy. Complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. To the air, Allen. Throw right side, caught by T.O. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position, because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Yeah, how did he catch that?
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they convert on third with a gain of 22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down. Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
On second down, it's McCoy. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Now let's go. Blue line.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he's got his man. It's the tight end play.
Well, figure, why does always...
Won't see a play on first
I
down.
don't like it when it switches into the wrong player. It does that crap too much. Way too much,
seconds to go in the first half. This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Man open right side. It's the tight end play. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Had a nice move, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Owens. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
98 overall, wow.
Down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit.
What?
So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. He rifles
let's go.
Intercepted. Picked off by Night Train Lane, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Let's go, dude.
Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10.
Plus free speed, 7 release, plus 12 release for free speed.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
I was getting rushed real bad.
Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. Final shot before break. Murray, he's going to rifle one deep.
What?
Beckham, it's intercepted. Picked off by Dion.
Wow.
Shot in enemy territory at the 45-yard
That's the gayest thing I have ever seen.
Quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
He just magically jumped 5 yards.
The lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Oh, nice move. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
I'm at 20 total yards. Wow.
They start the second half here with Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Throwing on first down. Murray being chased out left. And that is incomplete here.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
On the counter, here's Williams. And
Go figure.
Line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this
wow.
is incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Here we go. Green 39! Green 39!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw left side complete. It's Foster. A gain of 6 there on 1st. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught
wow, dude. I got tripped up.
Before he's brought down at the
How?
39-yard line.
Oh, good Lord, dude.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. It's complete to the tight end play. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when.
Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19!
On play action, Allen. Over the middle, that's caught by Owens. And he gets this one inside the 15,
Lord,
just
dude.
Too shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Back to the ground, this time with Gore. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leaking.
Come on, dude. Oh, my gosh.
Great play there. Taking
wow.
it 7 yards away. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough.
This is retarded.
The guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Why would you step out of bounds, dude?
He's out of bounds, but not before
really?
35. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation.
Wow.
The punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray.
Dude, why are we just running straight? Why didn't you run your route?
The intended target. And it's 3rd down.
The struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps
what?
the word poise printed on
what?
a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminated. The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against the secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And that one results in 35 yards. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead.
This is going to be picked
just
off.
Over 40 seconds to go in the game.
It's going to be picked off.
From the gun, Murray. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get the
game over.
No doubt about it.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it.
That was retarded.
Very good.
Wow.
I defeated my fears, soaked the towel in my tears. So ahead of my time, what comes next are all my oldest ideas. I'm wiser than my chin check y'all in y'all beard. I'm willing to father my peers, all of my peers for all of my years. Out in the field, take a look at my shoes. Never had a thought that it might lose. Considering the cost, how to give them my dues. Never got a talk to it like you. I've been feeling like a king for months. We eat all the rich food for lunch. All these wishing he was done. Oh, you tried it, that's a piece of gum. Now, look at me, I'm the captain now. I'm recruiting this year. I be praying for y'all while I'm praying for y'all. Like a lot of abusing this deer. I hate to do with no plan. Now I don't usually get near. Oh, I asked her man, cause I'm the mutant in here. We look good, just show us where the camera. Years ago, I had to up my standards. Make your missus Alabama. Turn it to my only private. Swear like she don't got the answers. Who's the boss? I feel like Tony Danza. Walk up in there like I got the swag. What kind of swagger? I'm the blackest panther. Wakanda, y'all are wasting your time. I spend it, but I ain't wasting a dime. Might do some favors, but I ain't breaking my spine. Your girl has been calling for days. I get no different ways.
Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gunn with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you
why do you have lockdown time too?
These safeties are going to get tested all
Peterson,
game long.
when he can just
Their
boost
job,
it up times
keep the ball
4.
in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
But I'm going to be running all over this guy.
Get this one started, and off we go. And Madden Ultimate Team gets fielded in the end zone.
Come on, Slay. Yo, let's go.
10.
Boy. Woo! Let's go.
Taking a first quarter lead.
Wow.
Talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better
Oh
start.
my gosh, dude.
All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense.
Was he trying to copy me?
No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go.
Dude, my defensive player's already tired. What the heck? I got 2 defensive players already tired, man.
A first down throw coming for Vic. Dancing to his left. And his first pass is incomplete. The intended receiver was David Johnson.
So
and that'll bring up second down.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10.
But where spy?
They'll run for the first time with Johnson.
Why did you put me on the person being blocked? Why?
Give him 12 yards on that one and earns
why though? Just why?
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just
switch me to a player being blocked, because that makes total sense.
I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. A first down carry here for Johnson. And able to
he's just going to run, dude. That's all he's going to do.
And give him 4
Kind
yards
of tire out my
second and
defense.
6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Really? You're doing this now?
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. On third down, Vic. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
NFL
Wow.
quarterbacks work so hard
He
on their
panicked.
mechanics. and they do so much repetition and practice.
Of course he'd do this.
They expect it to be autopilot once the game starts. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too.
Go figure.
And he's got this down to the 35. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Vic readies to throw.
How?
Side complete.
Just how?
20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Second down, Vic. Forced out to his left. And
wow.
That is incomplete. He was looking for the great one, Jerry Rice. 3rd down here.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Michael Vick.
Wow. Just wow.
Touchdown. David Johnson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field. And
I can't believe that.
Drive.
I just can't, dude. That was retarded.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. First carry now. This is Williams. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Here we go.
They'll run it with Williams. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray.
Wow. Why? Just why?
Able to get him for a loss.
Why? Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, good lord, dude.
On 3rd down, Murray. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's taken down inside the 30. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Now Williams.
Wow.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Wow, dude.
How about the defense not hanging their heads from the previous play where they were beat for a big run, came back on the very next down, and made a play defensively that was to their credit.
How did you not catch that?
It's incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. To throw on third down, Murray. Eluding the pressure.
Dude, I threw it away. What the heck?
Brought down.
Well, many times when you talk about
dude.
mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Vick will look to throw on first down. Throw right side.
Go figure. Go figure.
Gain of 31.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Hey, let's go!
First down, Vick. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Dumping it off for Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into
I already
territory.
lost this, dude. I already lost
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Vick operating on first down. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and they're going to face a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Third and short yardage. Vick buying time to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. He dropped an 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact that they went for it.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Came up a little short on the last pass.
Oh, come on, dude.
9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Murray now.
What are you doing? Why are you sidestepping? Run!
Well, here's a
Run!
From the Cardinals.
Oh my gosh, dude.
32nd mark of this first half. And they'll send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Do you know how to run, dude? Good Lord, man.
Call it 13 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he's going to get this one across the 30.
Come on, dude.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Johnson with a completion over the middle.
Yeah, right.
Timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Vick. He's going to go for a big play down. That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now here's Vick. Steps away to his left. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this 2nd half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Throwing, Vick. Being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks with that completion. But it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact. Yet the ball comes off of his hand and it just whistles to the receiver.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Johnson, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Dancing to his left. Now he's good.
How? Just how? Stop putting me to the wrong corner. Stop putting me to the wrong player, period.
45 yards.
dude.
are in for 6. Elliott now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
On 1st and 10, Murray buying time to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Play action. Murray.
Wow. Wow. Oh, my gosh, dude.
49-yard line.
Wow.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. So here's Vic following the interception. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. That's caught inside the 20.
How? Why are you not on him? Why? Are you serious?
And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Wow, dude. Y'all have 95+ speed. How are you not catching up with them?
Touchdown. And the Cardinals turning that interception into a touchdown. Elliott
that is retarded.
And it's now 21-7.
I do not see how my defense is not keeping up with these people.
This one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
I just don't see how my defense is not keeping up with them. That's the dumbest thing ever.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Come on, dude! I was holding down circle after you did the play action. Learn to throw. Holy crap!
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Murray. Steps away to his left. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. One more time. And now look at this.
Oh, come on.
But fortunately,
oh, good Lord, thank you.
To react, and they will indeed retain possession.
Wow.
Plays like this that lost it to get it back.
Holy crap, dude.
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. On the ground, this is Williams. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Back now here live in New Orleans as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, Murray. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. On first down, Murray. And fights him off. Being chased out left. Dance, Murray, fires.
Come on!
And this is
wow, juke, dude. Juke.
I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a
Oh
game
my
over
gosh,
before it's over.
dude.
But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Buying time to his left. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
It's a play fake. Now Vic on the move to his left. He gets it left.
Go figure, dude. Giving him so much room. Why?
Being tackled. That, I believe, will hit him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will.
That's so stupid.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's taken down, but able to slip across.
Stop
the 35.
giving them room.
That go around, a first down as
Good
well.
Lord.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Back-to-back
You
nice
people
games.
can't tackle
That one
for crap.
14 yards and another first. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
How are they going to pancake my whole defensive line like
Another
that?
nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one.
Go figure, dude.
You and I both know.
Oh my
God. He
God.
did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up second down.
Freaking trash, dude.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches.
Nice 24. On 90.
On second down, Johnson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Only a gain
So
of a
now
yard
you're
there,
just
but
going
it
to do no
indeed
huddle.
gets them a new set of downs. They'll hand it off now, Johnson. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Now a handoff, Johnson. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here. Down about the 19.
Freaking trash.
Before this play happens, we're going to get a timeout here as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, Vic. He's going to go up top for the end zone. So
whatever.
3rd down, couldn't get it.
Wow. He cannot jump that high.
A long time ago, the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL, corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Really thought I was going to fall for that crap.
Onto the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because of
that. He will go down outside the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Ryan Shazier in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. To throw on second down. Murray. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. The offense on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Here we go. White 90.
Back to throw. Murray. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
Ohio. Flex round.
Throwing on first down. Murray. And it pops free. The collision.
Yeah, right, dude.
Brings up second down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
To throw again, Murray.
Oh my God,
the Cardinals
dude.
get home for the sack. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah. He needs better protection, that's for sure. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Wow.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Looking to throw. Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. Touchdown! Calvin Johnson, 37 yards. And his guys are able to make this a close game again.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate. But the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part one of the equation done. Now they need to convert and get that onside kick. And the Cardinals have got it. So that should just about put an end to this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because...
They still going for it, really?
To press advantages.
Oh, good Lord, dude.
And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now they're going to throw it here with Vic. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this one is incomplete. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline.